The era of the electric corkscrew is dead. We've
Lasted all of like a week.
Yeah, I'm happy for that. I couldn't be happier.
But everything comes back, you know. We're gonna do the card packs again.
Oh
Yep.
God,
It's all cyclical. There's a Euro around the corner. I'm sure they got stickers.
Stickers,
That
yeah.
electric thing came with a cool top slicer doohickey. Oh, it's right there. Can you pass that?
There you go.
And you know
So
why?
now we're just using the slicer.
Well, do you know why this is good? It's manual. There's no batteries to
Yeah.
activate.
So it'll never die.
Yeah.
that is useful.
Ba, ba, ba. What's this wine?
this is a Crasto
Crasto.
Doodle.
Dum bum 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 bum. Honey, honey.
I had one of those days and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to drink today.
Oh yeah.
And then now that we're opening the wine, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to drink.
Sometimes it's nice to just get you over, you know.
Welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. Is episode 141. My name is Evan.
Patrick.
Justin,
Christopher.
What's cracking?
we're all down to business, right? We're going right to
On
business.
the business, yeah.
The Crasto is
Business.
cracking.
Yeah. How
We're
was,
going to let the Crasto do the talking.
how was Easter's?
Last night we let that Crasto talk.
Easter's was good.
Easter's, we were party rocking.
Party rocking. Yes.
We were at a party with 20-year-olds. I said to somebody, I made a 9/11 joke, always classy, and they're like,
Never forget.
yeah, and they were like, I was, that was the year I was born. I was like, oh shit, I was in grade 8
What
when
was
that
the
happened.
joke? The joke was good.
Oh, a second dip has hit the Twin Towers.
I like that. Yes.
There was dip there.
Dip. What's dip?
And they said, what's
Look
dip?
at dip, a chip dip. I thought you were going to do the Seinfeld, classic Seinfeld.
What would that be?
You dipped the chip, you took a bite, and you dipped again.
Oh, there's no way they would have got that.
No.
You're like crazy.
Terrorism will win over Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Didn't record last week. Just the way the Portugal schedule was. They played on like fucking Tuesday or Wednesday.
They played on a Tuesday, Wednesday. We couldn't really do a Wednesday deal, so
Yeah, it's like we're not going to talk about one game. So we just
Yeah.
pushed it.
They were friendlies too.
Yeah, didn't matter.
and they were friendlies.
Yeah. He was just testing things out.
Yeah, didn't matter so much. We lost a game. We lost to Slovenia.
Yeah, it was embarrassing if you ask me.
Yeah, they played horrible.
I know it was a friendly. I don't give a shit. It's still embarrassing.
It's his first, it's his first loss. There was a tweet, or I think it was an Instagram post. There's something 90. I guess they're like a Portuguese account, kind of, because they do talk a lot about Portugal. And they said, look at Portugal. They have like 5 teams they could possibly field for the Euros next year, and you get down to the 5th team, it's like has Andre Gomes and Beto on it. You're like, okay, no, they they can't win with this team. This team would not win a game, not score a goal, maybe.
I mean, our group is Georgia, Czech, and Turkey.
Okay, but they played the second team against Slovenia, and they got beat.
Well, Slovenia is a great team.
My point is that it's not as deep as people think. I mean,
Yeah.
once you came back down to Ruben Neves, I don't know. It's kind of sad, but he's playing in Al Hilal, and
This was a big Saudi day. Otavio, Neves, Ronaldo.
I think the proof might be in the pudding. That look, we all thought it, but it didn't really happen last turn. It's like, can these Saudi guys still play at the top level?
I don't think so.
Well, Neves is shit with or without Saudi.
I think he's about the same level as he was before.
Otavio, poor bastard. Ronaldo, yeah, I don't know. That was sad. It's sad to watch, man. Come on, he got fed a couple like through balls. He couldn't do anything with it. His touch was bad. And I'm like, it's getting embarrassing.
And Ramos was good in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know the post you're talking about, probably because you sent it to me to the group. But I was looking at it, and then I looked at the first team, second team, and I was like, I'd almost put Jota over Ronaldo. And that's just my own thought. And then I started going through the comments, and that was like one of the first comments I read. I was like, okay, I'm not alone here.
Okay.
The guy's old, man. That's what
Yeah.
it is. He's old.
Don't put him in the first team then.
He's a legend.
He is a legend. I'm not trying to take anything away from him.
They managed a nice win against Sweden, though, earlier in the week.
Sweet.
You would have thought the harder test.
Yeah.
So he puts out the stronger team. They destroy them. Like,
Yeah.
It was like not a contest.
5-2. Leão, Nunes, Bruno, Ramos, and Bruma all score. Bruma getting in there. Good
Yeah.
for him.
And I know maybe a lot of people have a lot to say about, but quickly, just my point is like I love this four at the back. It leaves you with another strong midfielder, and if you have two sort of wing backs like Menge and maybe on the other side Dallo or something, can go up and down. Maybe not Cancelo because he is a defensive liability. We'll see what they decide. Diaz and Antonio Silva and Inacio in the middle. Then you don't really need that to take up another center back when you have so much talent in the midfield, which I would prefer to do.
Yeah. But we're going to pivot this system after we've played all of qualifying with three in the back.
But then look how well it worked right here, right?
Yeah. Semedo had a great game. 2 assists for him.
Yeah.
He looked good.
Very proud of that man.
Yeah.
On the other side, Menge was great too.
And he's back.
Hopefully
and
he's healthy. Hopefully he stays healthy.
Yeah. That Sporting midfield of all the guys that I don't think they ever really played together or they weren't stars at Sporting at the same time, but that's like that Sporting dream of Paulinho, Mateus Nunes, and Bruno.
Yeah.
Imagine what could have been. Now here it is.
Pure Benfica, but I don't care where they come from for the national team. You
Yeah.
can be from fucking...
Timbuktu.
No, but you got to be from Portugal. That's what I always say.
That's your one stipulation.
Yeah.
Fine.
And Jota came on in this game in Guimaraes.
Yes.
They tried to get him a goal, but
They tried so hard to get him a goal.
that's all right.
Yeah. I think he played both games too.
He came on in the second one too.
It's fucking awesome.
It's nice
for
that
him.
Roberto Martinez, even a foreigner, recognizes, hey, this is where Jota plays in Guimaraes. Let's give him a call up. Let him play that game.
Yeah.
Great.
This is just
Good management
He's
stuff.
just testing shit out. He's just seeing what cooks.
Yeah.
Danny Mota got no time on either of the games. Chico got subbed in the second one. So we got a little bit of playing time there.
They talked about Danny Moore. I heard the announcers talking about him.
Did he not play?
No,
I don't think so. I don't think he got subbed in. Which, I mean, he got unlimited subs. Just throw the guy out there.
I'll check my stats right now. Check my facts.
Check the facts. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Just a reminder, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you get your pods. We're on YouTube. We're on Palma Radio. Check us out there. Subscribe, like, tell your friends.
And your family.
And your family. We're also on Patreon. Check us out there. Subscription based, but you get some extra content. Another nice little after show that we do.
If you want to hear us go the heck off, that's where we
Party
do it.
rock.
Yeah.
Party rocking on the Patreon. If you want to help us out, support the show, you can do it that way and try to give back with a little bit of extra content there.
Yeah, on that one, we fucking swear.
Yeah. Gets crazy. Benfica. Big game, big game, big goal by a little guy. They suffer from penalty kick amnesia. Di Maria and Artur Cabral both stopped by 25-year-old Brazilian free agent Hugo Nogueira. Not free agent, he has a team, but maybe Portugal could use him. Who knows?
Oh, international free agent.
This guy's stopping penalties left, right, and center. Maybe we should bring him into the fold.
Okay.
These goalies stand on their head against Benfica.
Yeah. Birds would eventually break the deadlock through a wistful header by Little Joao Tuck Neves. And the game ends 1-0. How'd you guys like that?
Not good. Not good penalties. The Di Maria one was weak as shit.
You're lucky you even got that penalty. That was outside of the box.
Yeah.
No, that was the second one.
The second one is
Yeah,
what you're
second
talking about.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
But Artur Cabral took it. Yeah, he got to take it twice actually because of encroachment on the box, and he took the exact same shit penalty both times. Oh my god! Like this must be a joke. You just gotta laugh.
Yeah.
All you can do is laugh
Yeah.
at that point.
And it's kind of like they're just doing these little like pauses and stuff. The goalie waited after Artur Cabral saw that the goalie waited on Di Maria's. Wouldn't he be like, maybe I shouldn't do that?
Yeah.
Because this guy seems to be on my wavelength with the waiting, right? So maybe I should just blast this one.
Yeah.
He says no. I'm gonna do something dumber.
Yeah.
And then
they all went to the same side too.
Yeah.
The blast always works. Just blast it all the time.
Smash it.
If you smash it, it's almost impossible to save.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's easier to miss the target.
It is, yeah.
So they got to bring João Mario back to be the penalty king.
Yeah, maybe he can come back and do
No,
that.
we just got rid of him. We literally
the only thing he was
got
good at,
rid
though.
of him.
Good at one thing.
Fuck it. I don't know. Let Otamendi take the penalties then. Fuck if someone's going to actually shoot at the net. But Di Maria's been okay until this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of just backed down by like saying, okay, I missed. Artur, you can take this one.
He
He
shouldn't have
just
backed
played
down.
for Argentina like a couple days before this, and he scored an amazing free kick, I think. And maybe he's fatigued.
He could
got
have been-
brain fog a bit.
Yeah. A little fatigue. Long trip.
Maybe he party rocked the night before.
Long plane ride. We don't know. Either way, though, look, I like the lineup. I like not seeing Morato on the wing anymore now that Ba's back and he's kind of better a little bit, but he still missed a big chance. Well, not a big chance, semi-chance. But look, this season, it's all about one man. João Neves. This guy should be the fucking captain. He's amazing.
Maybe he will.
He's carrying, essentially. And I think he's the hardest soul of the team. And what more can you say about him?
Amazing flick header. Very
Yeah.
nicely done. You didn't know you can do that.
I
Keep surprising us.
I think that's one of those ones where you're just kind of like, maybe someone will get their head onto this after I tip
Yeah.
it in and it just finds its way in. You're like, great, amazing.
And then they scored this after those terrible penalties. Everyone's happy. Cabral gives João Neves a big kiss.
He says, thanks for,
Thanks for
bailing
saving
me
my
out."
ass.
Yeah, thanks for bailing me out. Yeah.
I don't want to have to flip someone else off in the car park.
Yeah, I was just about to do that. Now I can kiss you instead.
It's just like, bailing us out once again. And I don't know, somebody's not firing up front, or maybe it's still like I don't know what position, but Florentino had another chance too. I like him in there, definitely.
He's doing well, yeah.
He's holding it down, but the man cannot hit the net if his life depended
No,
on
he's
it.
not. That's not his job.
He can throw a grape in the ocean, this guy.
He's definitely not a goal scorer.
No.
But I do like seeing him out there, and it's nice that he's like building back into a starting spot again.
Yeah, I don't know why he went away, but we were trying to do this Kokshu thing, and Kokshu finally effed himself, what he said in that interview.
Oh, he came
which
on
we talked
and they whistled him a bit.
Good.
As they should.
Yeah.
The first time he comes on, you give him the whistle. It's
Now
over. It's over now.
Yeah, we can move on.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say about Benfica, coming back from an international break, Chaves, perfect opponent at home, warm you back up because this next little run is like fucking, this is the season. Sporting tomorrow for the Taça, Sporting on the weekend for the league, and then a couple games against Marseille for Europa League. So this is everything.
It all comes down to
this is it. This is the season.
Yeah, this is a crazy run for you guys. Sporting back to back. And you got to come back, or no? Was the first part? Was it tied or no?
We lost 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah,
So you got a little bit of ground to make up on that one.
it's gonna be a tough test.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do it.
Of course they can do it. I didn't say they couldn't do it.
No, I'm
said
saying
it's gonna be
believe.
tough.
I think don't think bad thoughts because that really hurts them.
It hurts the team. Right?
Everyone has to believe.
That's right. If we all think,
So say it out loud too. All Benfica keepers listening.
Okay.
Let's all say it. I believe Benfica will win
against Sporting 2-0.
No, not loud enough.
Okay.
Everyone at home. No. Let's do it again. I believe Benfica will win against Sporting
2-0. Okay.
There you go.
That was better.
Bring those good vibes into reality for you.
Yeah.
We just go to Benfica church right now.
A little bit.
You gotta believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. The Sporting Nation, they don't believe. They're in first place with the best team in the league. I still don't think they believe.
Are they saying they don't think?
Yeah, you know how Sporting Nations are. They're always like,
we're gonna lose it.
we're gonna fucking lose it. I know it.
We're going to drop the ball.
They're pretty confident this year.
This year they got a
They
good lead.
fucking should be.
A nice
I
good
like
lead.
also Rougeau played and he looked good. He looked great. Leonardo looked good when he came on.
Yeah.
Way more dynamic than Cabral.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Nice. And that was a Good Friday game, right?
Yes.
Yes, that was. All right. After that game, Sporting, they took on Estrella Amadora. They scored first on all the Lisbon All Blacks. They're back in that black kit. But as usual, the Lions roar back with 2 goals before the game is done through Paulinho and Nuno Santos. Spectacular header from Paulinho, I must say.
Yeah, that was emphatic.
Yes. But yeah, they're both up there scoring. Nuno Santos, he's fucking phenomenal, man.
Nuno Santos.
I love this guy.
Okay.
Nuts.
I think if you were a supporter, you should be a fan favorite. Like,
Yeah.
he works hard.
He's
He does his
character,
job.
but he's always putting numbers on the board,
He's
whether
a-
it's assists
yeah.
or goals. Like, he's always there.
If he was
Portuguese
on-
league top Portuguese league player.
If he was on Benfica, you wouldn't be happy to have him?
That's what I'm trying to say.
He was on Benfica.
Yeah.
Is he the
When he was
best
young.
left? Is he the best left back in the league?
I can't think of anyone better.
Ooh, Wendell.
Maybe
No, Wendell on his best day, maybe, but
maybe one of those Braga guys. I don't know.
yeah. Is Gyökeres the best thing to ever happen to Paulinho's career? I feel like since he's come in, he's like taking that weight off his shoulders, and then he's also providing assists
Yeah.
and stealing defenders away. So
I mean,
that Paulinho's wide open.
It's easy to be good when you got someone like Gyökeres up front, right?
Yeah.
He tracks all the heat.
Now he's open. He's putting away his chances. Yeah, Paulinho definitely benefited. Is one of the beneficiaries, one of the many beneficiaries on this Gyökeres guy.
So to answer your question, yes.
And also, I'm going to say you mentioned it up top quickly, but once they've discovered these black jerseys, they haven't went back. I feel like they're wearing these every week.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Once you go black,
Okay.
you don't go back.
I don't think that's about this.
But it's also like it's not that far off from the CR7 jerseys. Why not just wear those?
Yeah, they've kind of retired the CR7s.
Yeah.
It was a weird little first couple month thing.
They got their new kit and they're
It was a money grab.
oh, for sure, 100%. That's what it was.
Nike's like, we got to get in on this. All right.
Their best ever selling jersey. It worked. Worked well. Porto. Oh, guys. A lot going on here. Porto botched another game against Estoril as the yellow team from Lisbon continues to be their Achilles heel. Third loss in 4 matches, which like, how did we even play them this much? And then how did we fuck it all the time? A lot of chances in the first half for Porto. Single goal from Cassiano from a free kick after Diogo Costa runs down the other team outside the box. Gets a red card. As soon as he gets subbed out, they set up the free kick. They score on Claudio Ramos.
On the cold goalie.
Cold goalie. Couldn't do it.
Damn. Took a wicked deflection.
A lot of tackles, a lot of cards. Chico gets a red. He claps in the ref's face.
Big claps.
As does most of the team.
He wouldn't leave, too. It took forever. He kept clapping.
Yeah.
He's got to put his hands away, man.
I mean, it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't touch a guy in the face when you're trying to take a throw in there, but like, I don't know. So you see it, and so the guy just falls down because he touched his face. You're like, that's not how gravity works. You could stay on your feet, man.
You think he's trying to do like a mob boss, kind of like, hey, buddy, hey. You know?
I always thought that would be the best way to like slap someone in a game. You do the Italian like hand close, but then you do
Yeah.
it like really hard. But you know the vibe is like, oh, this is
It's
that
disrespect.
Yeah.
Then you give him a kiss on the lips.
You give him a really good one. Or like I always thought the move there would be like the guy's blocking your thing, just whip it right in his head at his
Yeah.
face, right? Can you do that
I mean, I don't see why you can't.
without a card?
When do you think someone will do that? The guy gets all up in his face, he goes in for a kiss.
Ooh.
Yeah. Battle him
Wow.
with homophobia.
Yeah, nice.
You won't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
That, my friend, is
A good move?
A red card. It's a red card.
You can't
Sexual
kiss?
assault.
You can't kiss an opponent.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Hey, it's
But
all
what if you're
love.
just going in for the kiss?
It's in the rules. Yeah.
Show me the rule book.
Show me where it says I can't kiss another player.
So yeah, Diogo Costa and Chico, and then a guy on Estoril also got a red for taking down Porto man on a clear breakaway.
Seems uncharacteristic of Diogo Costa.
It really did.
Yeah, right?
It was just like it was a bad ball back, and then he couldn't control it, and then he could have volleyed it out, like, but that could have went anywhere. You know what I mean? Like the way that ball was coming in. It was hard for him to control. He was out there at the box being like the last defender, essentially trying to move the play up, I guess, so that he wasn't all the way back in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And once you get a bad touch at that point, you're just scrambling, right?
Yeah.
You're just like, what do I got to do here?
Yeah.
Good move on the striker to challenge the goalie, like press the goalie like that. You know what I mean? Don't let that be an easy play for him. Challenge him, make the goalie do something, and he did. He fucked up.
And it paid off. I don't know. Maybe he's rattled from the Portugal squad.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah, he was on the losing game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they got the best of him.
And they put Rui Patricio on the first game. Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, it's a friendly.
Yeah.
None of it matters. It's all made up points.
So
Whose line is it anyways?
so then
Exactly.
Chico gets the red, and he's freaking going the frig off,
Yep.
as he's taught to do by his one and only lovely father. As well, Porto George Costanza's out there on the touchline,
Yes.
really barking it up
Luis.
as well. And then Pep's giving lots of hand clapping in the thing. And Patrick, why do you think all that was? Would you say it was because they were perhaps losing?
Yes, and they are sore losers.
That's right.
Hey. We didn't get that penalty, though.
Probably the sorest sore losers of all time.
Crybabies.
Yeah, whans. All the way home.
Did you see the penalty challenge that we
Big
didn't
deal.
get?
No, the penalties are missed all the time. Move on.
Every Porto player.
Sometimes guys miss 3 in one game. I mean, come on. No,
no,
guarantee
I mean,
that would
like-
have been a goal.
The ref missed it.
Every Porto player was forced to share that on their socials and say, "This is a disgrace."
Yes.
That was weird. That is a weird move coming from any team.
Why didn't they just? They took all that work to write that essay. Why wouldn't they just write "wham wham wham" on the post?
It's 3 words, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, that just looks bad on the organization as a whole. I'm like, what are we doing?
I like the one that was like Pep doesn't have social media, so someone else wrote it for Pep and said, "This is from Pep." At the end,
He doesn't know how to use the TikTok.
he's
too
an
old.
old man. Yeah. He was like 20 when the Twin Towers went down.
But I don't know, from the perspective of like, you know, the whole election coming up, like all of these moves just look terrible on Pinto da Costa.
Yes, it does look terrible. It kind of looks like the Empire has fallen. Maybe the Jedis have returned, and maybe good will destroy evil. But you know they'll be back. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it does look like a bit of a mess, and it does look like
It's like after this, it's like Sergio's got to go, Pinto da Costa's got to go. We got to come in with AVB.
But will they let that happen?
I don't
The
know.
leader of the claque seems intent on bullying everyone into voting for Pinto da Costa.
course.
And he's with retribution of beatings if they don't.
Yeah, that guy's crazy. Makaku?
That guy.
Something like that.
So yeah, there's a lot of work to happen in Porto. I don't know. The penalty looked like a penalty vote. What are you gonna do? It's still a fucking 1-1 draw. But bad day for the Dragons, I will say.
Bad day, embarrassing day. Wendell is, I think, Wendell should be suspended. This guy pushed a referee after. Like, everyone talks about João Pinto punching a referee. I've never seen video of it. How do we know that happened? I just saw Wendell with my own two eyes push the referee, right? Mm-hmm. And here's the other thing I'm going to say. So they got Chico Conceição with a red card, Diogo Costa with a red card. I expect to see them in the game. I don't know how the Portuguese league works, but if you get a red card, you miss the next game. Next game is in the Taça, which is the same as the league.
No, I don't think it carries over in the Taça, does it?
I saw someone say they'll be missing the Tossa game.
Yeah, I did as well. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him there either. So I don't know. But against Guimaraes, who's rolling right now,
Yeah.
that's
That'll
gonna
be
be tough for them with players missing. Oh, could be spicy.
Yes, I don't know where we're
I
playing
wouldn't be mad
first.
if Guimaraes won.
I don't know if it's home or away, but that looks like a really good opportunity for Guimaraes to make some big moves.
Start writing your essays. Something's going to happen in that game.
Keep it under 140 characters.
Oh yeah, I fully expect Porto if Guimaraes is like balling, Porto's just gonna use what same thing they used to do against Sporting, which is just like shithouse them until they fucking go off their game, and now they're angry, and then that's where Porto thrives. They're like, oh, we know how to play angry. We just like break up the play. Fucking, we'll just score off some chintzy chance. All right, great.
It's a chance. The Knights of Guimarães, Jota Silva strikes again. The Conquistadors strike down Moreirense, who try to sneak their way into the top 6. How many years until Jota is the one true Jota of this seleção?
The best Jota?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Saudi Jota got screwed. He got fucked in that deal. I hope that guy's getting paid a lot of money because
Definitely, yeah.
I don't know why he did that. He's just over there doing nothing in the prime of his career. He could be balling over at Celtic with Paulo
Beard.
Bernardo, right?
It's crazy.
I think he scored on the weekend.
Paulo Bernardo, yeah. Shout out to him.
I thought they would at least loan him or something, but they're just keeping him prisoner in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
He's imprisoned in Saudi Arabia.
Well, he's probably in a palace.
That
or
happens to a lot of guys.
This is an Indiana Jones movie, isn't it?
We got to go get him out of there.
But yeah, I think this Jota, the man's just thriving, right, Chris?
He is
This is
thriving.
fucking time.
Well, you said, how long is it going to be until we're not surprised that he scores? And it's now. We're not surprised that he scored.
Well, I was going to say, thank goodness we talked about him being our Portuguese
Grealish.
years ago because this guy's finally like one of the stars of the league. Sometimes we get one right.
Yep.
What was that guy on? What was that French guy on Braga? Grubin? Gorby, we didn't get right. Sorry, everyone, if you're still following Gorby. He's kind of fucking gone, but
I said Bobson was going to be amazing.
yeah.
That guy's in Korea, I think.
So we got Grealish and we got Roger, who we're about to talk about. But Grealish, great season.
Yeah. Roger, phenomenal. I think he scored a goal and got 2 assists today. Great game for Braga and Portimonense, honestly. 5-3 game, a lot of goals. But yeah, Roger, just the man making everything happen. 2 goals for Bruma, 2 goals for Banza, and then 1 for Roger. And a beautiful stonk by Fukui.
Oh, yeah, Fukui.
Yeah.
Fukui. And then we heard...
Arthur George, he's going to go to Botafogo. What does it say about the growing popularity of Brazilian football? And how much money there is down there? And why do they keep taking all of our coaches?
They love our coaches.
Yeah. And why can't our coaches get jobs in Europe?
I think it's a good transition for a lot of these coaches. They're like, same language, same food,
Warmer.
warmer, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was crazy to see. I don't even know if he's going to finish the season or not, or if he's going to wait till the... I don't know how that transition takes place. I don't know when the Brazilian league starts. I think it just started, didn't it?
Yeah, it must
They're
start.
doing the district thing.
Oh, the provincial tournaments. Yeah.
I call it District 9.
District 9s.
Their summers are winter, right? It's kind of mixed up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's upside down.
They're on
They're upside down world.
Yeah. But I mean, good for him. I mean, Botafogo, I don't know how well they're going to end up doing. They got John Textor as their owner, and they were supposed to win last year, and everything went flip-flop on them.
I'm surprised they're trusting another Portuguese coach after that so
Right?
soon.
I think...
Didn't they have Castro and then Lage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Castro left them with a huge lead, and then Lodge fucked it up.
Yeah.
And then they fired him. And they
Yeah,
couldn't.
why does this team want Portuguese coaches? It seems like it never goes well.
I think it must be Textor. He's got an affinity for the Portuguese.
Okay.
He's trying to, I don't know.
Right.
Maybe
He wanted
gets-
Benfica.
He gets a little deal. Maybe he gets a commission or something. They get a Portuguese guy in there.
Maybe, yeah.
And he's
There's
trying
something going on.
He's trying to end all the corruption in Brazil,
Oh, God.
which I'm sure he'll fix. Because if anyone can go into another country and solve all their problems, it's America.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's putting democracy in there.
Yep.
I like that guy with the white savior complex. I'll fix him. They just need to learn rules.
More games in Portugal. Famalicao, they take on Gil Vicente. Jonder Cadiz hits them with a Panenka from the spot. Beautiful little penalty there. And then Chiquinho run into the box, beats the keeper short side. Beautiful dribble. And I think he won the penalty also for Famalicao. Great performance from him.
Yeah.
I love this kid.
He's been having a good season too there.
Yeah, man. Can't wait to see him back in a Wolves shirt.
Chiquinho.
Chiquinho.
Wolves Chiquinho.
He's Wolf Chiquino, yeah.
Casa Pia rocked the house in a 4-0 win over Vizela. An impressive stonk from Angelo Neto. The boys in black and white would also score a bicycle kick, and despite getting a red card at a final 4th goal when they're down a man. Casa Pia.
They score nice goals.
That Angelo Neto strike was spectacular.
Yep. I'm going to call it now. Stonk of the week. I don't
Stonk
know
of the
what's
week?
better.
It has to
Okay.
be. The trajectory of it just goes straight.
All
So
the
much
way.
power.
All the way up.
Yeah, he put his foot right through that thing. It hit in a nice spot too, where the mesh meets.
Yeah, where
Corner.
the corner of the mesh there.
Corner-
Yeah.
the back
corner of the
corner.
mesh, yeah.
The mesh meeting.
I think he hit the ball on the sweet spot too. Maybe where the pump is.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
That's where you're
want.
supposed to hit it, right? To make it go like that.
When Ronaldo was doing those crazy free kicks, everyone's like, "Oh, he's hitting the pump."
The valve.
I don't know
The
if
valve
that's
thing.
true.
Yeah.
That was funny.
The Portimonense stonk by Fukui. That looked like it was a valve hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Valve, we're creating a new lingo.
It's a valve hit.
They hit
It was a valve hit.
Smash that valve. All right. Anything else to look at in Portugal? Okay. England. Paulinho gets the ball rolling for Fulham. They go down 1-0 to Sheffield. His exceptional header inspires the London side to keep fighting what would end as a 3-3 draw. Last goal was a nice little bicycle kick there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only saw the highlights on this one, but it looked like a really good game.
Yeah, man. Great goals all around, even Sheffield. But yeah, Paulinho scoring like this.
They found his big ass head in the box. 6'4" man. Just fucking kick it to him.
It's a big dude. I'd love to see him and Joao Neves run in a midfield. That would be so
Ooh.
interesting.
Big guy, little guy.
Big guy, little guy.
Sounds good. Tantalizing.
Man. Both can score headers.
Just winning balls, yeah.
Yeah. Beto and Andre Gomes both come on for Everton, and the big man would score an equalizer in the 87th. However, in classic Everton style, they would get scored on in the 91st and lose 2-1. But yeah, Beto, this is a scrappy goal. He was just picking up scraps. It wasn't that nice, but
Yeah, they ended up losing the game anyways. Right?
yeah.
Those two guys are taking that fifth team all the way to the to the semifinals of the Euro, I think.
I think they can beat San Marino.
Yeah, probably.
I think most teams should be able to beat San Marino. Luis Diaz opens the scoring for the Reds. They take down Brighton 2-1 to stay atop the league. Mo Salah scores the second goal for the Pool.
Mo Salah probably had about 20 chances this game.
Oh,
He couldn't hit the net for shit. Oh, luckily, he did get the one goal that needed right in the middle of the box. Perfect pass. But yeah, it was a frustrating game. It was a frustrating game. And Luis Diaz, of course, I just talked shit about him for the last 4 weeks in a row.
that's what happens.
Obviously comes up huge. So thank you, sir. Thank you for your service.
And
You
then-
think Mo Salah's losing a step? After you've watched him for all these years?
I don't know. He can still dribble really well, and he can still be in the right place to receive the ball. But
how's his speed?
speed is still there, but I don't know. He couldn't. He was in the right place so many times and just couldn't hit the net.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an off day.
And he never really gets mad when he misses the net too. He just like kind of smiles. He's like, you know, and just like
Get him next
fucking
time.
get mad, you piece of shit. Well, I'm here for a good time.
I've already won Champions League and the league.
Yeah.
But you know, a second league for Liverpool would be massive, especially in Klopp's last year. And you
Yeah.
think they're primed for this title run? You've been saying they're going to win league since the beginning
I
of the
said
year.
since the beginning, and then we've got hit with an insane amount of injuries. But I mean, I
Guys are in
I
first.
still believe. Yeah, I still believe it.
How about the?
You have to believe.
I gotta believe.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, believe with Chris.
It's got a fresh new kit, nice
Yeah.
cream colored kit.
Cream color kit, retrokits.com or whatever showed up on my Instagram.
Nah, don't plug
Yeah.
them.
Hey,
Well, I'm just saying, I got one jersey. I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Why can't he plug it?
I've ordered jerseys off other websites. I've been very disappointed. So
to help Liverpool get there, City and Arsenal face off in a 0-0 snooze fest. Wow, that was bad.
yeah, I didn't watch this, but I'm glad I didn't, and I'm very happy with the outcome.
I couldn't even pay attention. I had it on. Just looking at my phone.
Yeah.
It was a phone game.
Yeah, it was a phone game for sure.
It was a phone game, just reading all the tweets, and every tweet is, "This game is so fucking bad." I woke up late.
Is everyone else just looking at their phone
I woke
instead?
up later. Everyone's like, "This is so bad," and then one guy was like, "This is a tactical masterpiece," and everybody told that guy to shut the fuck up.
Shut up, nerd.
Yeah.
Shut up, nerd. I want goals.
I think the best part was at the end when they just like showing the players and it looks like they were gonna like fight or something. Gabriel and Holland or something.
Oh, a little bit like almost like
But
a
they were just talking. Then they're laughing and
almost like
hugging
a
after.
hard slaps to the face.
Yeah,
a couple
something
of
like
those.
that.
I
And then
like-
Pep was like yelling at Grealish about something. I don't know.
Yeah, everyone said that was just for show, and like Pep's just like, because he didn't win the game, he's like, chewing out his player on the field. And
Yeah.
one commentator was like, just go to the tunnel, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, you making a big show of this, obviously, right on the field. 70,000 people are watching you yell at fucking Grealish. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Grealish, you're like, shit, man, they don't pay me enough for this. Fucking.
It's kind of cool. I like seeing Pep do that. He's doing all these like crazy things with his arms and stuff. And he's like yelling so much.
Yeah, and then Grealish just speaks English, and Pep's got his broken English. He's probably like, I don't know what the fuck. All right, yeah. He's like, can I go get a drink now?
And then you see Grealish's face like, oh yeah, okay, I was supposed to do that.
I'll do it next time. Don't worry.
It's very good active. Oh, yeah. Rubbing his chin. He's very he's very good. I've noticed he's a good active listener. That's what
Yeah.
you're supposed to be doing when you're getting chewed out like that. Oh yeah, of course. And
You're right. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right again, Pep.
All right, on to Italy. Rafael Leão walks the ball right by the keeper into the net. He helps AC Milan beat Fiorentina 2-1. Beautiful dribble there.
Peaking at the right time.
I don't even think he did a deke. I don't
Nope.
think he dropped
No.
a shoulder. I don't think he did a step over. He just walked right in.
It looked
As
like
the goal, he just like dived and he wasn't even close.
It looked like he
Gave up.
ran until everyone else fell over. Like, you know when you're trying to give a guy a goal on FIFA and he just keeps slide tackling so that you can walk past him? That's what it looked like.
It was very reminiscent of a video game goal.
Yeah.
And you just see the close-up replay of Rafael Leão smiling all the way. He's like,
Just
I know this is in. Yeah, he does the smile. I'd love to see him burst out laughing as he's gonna score. You know, I think he might do that for shits. Just
And I like to
stop.
see him cover his mouth like a little Japanese girl.
Yeah, kicks it in.
I don't know. Like, looking back at it after watching the replay a couple times, I'm like, is this just corruption? Is that guy just like getting paid off? Like, just let him score?
No way.
No? I don't know.
Fiorentina's not gonna let AC Milan beat them. They hate him.
It's such an embarrassing goal to give away.
I think the thing is, like, Rafael Leão sometimes just makes really hard things look really easy. So he's just like blowing past them. There's nothing they can do other than take him down, which is going to be a goal anyways. So
Yeah.
why give up the red card?
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck.
Also, a player like that, you know he can turn on a dime. So in your head, you're like, okay, when's this guy going to do this big move? And he just never does it.
It's like maybe he's going to pull the trigger right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're kind of like, you're diving for as a last hope.
Yeah.
But this guy's peaking at the right time. I mean, that's where we want him. But he still doesn't play defense. I don't know. But granted, look at that Sweden game. He's got to
Yeah.
play. He's
Oh
gotta
yeah,
play.
he was great in the Sweden game. I want him
amazing.
starting.
And now everyone's talking about, when it goes well, that Nuno Mendes Rafael Leão connection, which I've been talking about for years, guys.
Yeah.
As listeners of the pod would obviously know, but it just never happens because they're either both injured or Rafael
yeah.
Leão dicks around for too long, or he gets a hard deal though in the national team. They always sub him out for João Felix or something.
Man, what number does he have for the national team? Is he rocking 15? Or does he have 17?
You might have 17.
Let me
might-
check the facts.
that might be the jersey. I was trying to think of a jersey that I want to get.
Ah, that's the one I was going to
To
get.
put on the blue teal.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah,
blue
that's a good
teal.
one.
I don't know what to get. There's no guys that I'm like,
Hard over.
yeah. There's no Porto guys up there anymore.
So wait,
too.
are you saying when you get a jersey of a guy with I guess it is kind of,
You gotta have a nice number.
What?
No.
What were you gonna say?
He's 17,
You get hard over
17.
them.
Yeah, you're getting hard. Sure.
When
You gonna get it?
you do that, that's you getting hard for them. Okay. Well, now I don't know. I don't like this idea anymore.
You're the one who just thought of it.
He said it. Chris said it.
I was just thinking it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a Pep jersey.
Oh, Pep
Pep-
would be cool for
Pep
you.
Classic.
Portugal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice blue Portugal jersey.
Porto man.
Yeah.
I see it. I can see it on you.
All right. That's the one then. That's the one.
I mean, if there was a Portugal Hall of Fame, he'd be in it. You know?
Best defender ever. Into France, Portugal Saint Germain beat Marseille 2-0. Goals from Vitinha and Goncalo Ramos. They both find the net to help the Parisians hand Marseille their first home loss of the year. And yeah, interesting stuff. PSG had a red card also. Was it Soler?
Yeah.
Carlos
Yeah.
Soler, he got a red.
Playing down a man, a huge rivalry. I think it was in Marseille's stadium too. Came out and win that game. Vitinha, whoa, on that rush.
Yes.
Such a smooth pass to the side, gets it back, one kick in the net.
Nice celly, just starfished.
Yeah.
I like that. Not like Bellingham, more of like a I don't know, like a sloppy version.
He kind of put, it's almost like a frontward Sue. He kind of put his dick out, his dick and balls out for everyone. Like, look at my big balls kind of deal.
I've got big balls.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got big balls.
His dick is there. I can see it.
Yep. 17, good number. I like this.
You get hard for 17.
It's a good one, man.
It's a good number.
So, and then
17 is the understudy of 7. Sorry.
that's true. That is true.
17 can be his own man too. Nani was great.
Of course.
Yes.
But I mean, Ronaldo's had 7 on lock for 20 years now, so.
Yeah.
The big man, Mbappe, gets subbed out for Goncalo Ramos. This is the new era. They're transitioning. They already know.
Turning
Mbappe
the
is going
tide.
to Real Madrid.
Yep.
And there's a little video of Mbappe saying, son of a bitch. I don't know at who. Probably maybe the coach.
Maybe to himself.
Maybe to himself, yeah.
Couldn't do it.
I forget, yeah. Sometimes, people always think something's to something. I'm always walking around swearing just at
Yeah.
myself, at whatever,
you
fucking
get-
motherfucking this.
Maybe he couldn't get the Wordle that day,
The
You
Wordle
think he
guy.
was
be
thinking
something
about
else.
that as he was getting subbed out?
He's a big wordler. He has a 25-day streak. He just lost it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
In the Saudi Pro League, Ronaldo, back from a fruitless international break, turns to Arabia and smashes Al Taif for 3 goals and a 5-1 win. Otavio would score the first goal of the game. Ronaldo takes advantage of the 10-man team after the visitors get a red in the 40th. First hat trick at the Al Nasser Stadium.
Cool.
Right? The Al Awal Park at King Saudi University.
Wow.
where they
Incredible
play.
stuff.
I don't even feel like putting these games on anymore. It's
No.
like, they're like 10 points behind.
Everyone is giving him shit that he's celebrating this hat trick like he won the World Cup against a relegation-bound team when they were a man up also. And it's just like,
He's allowed to celebrate a hat trick.
yeah.
Every goal
Hell,
counts.
Yeah, don't be the celebration police.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Yeah, I
yourself.
And he's got, I think he has a huge, so I think it's in his 30s. Out of
Yeah.
all the best players in the world, he's got 5 or 6 times the amount of hat tricks.
He has 30 hat tricks before he was 30, and after he turned 30, he's at 34, 35 now,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
And I think in second place, Messi's got 7 or 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
But have you seen this guy who walks around? I think he goes to Al Nasser games, and he's like a Ronaldo lookalike.
No, I haven't
Funny
seen
stuff.
that.
He's like one of these Arab guys who looks like kind of Ronaldo,
Oh, I
and
saw
he
that guy,
makes his haircut the same and his eyebrows the same.
Like the guy that does the Neymar.
Yeah, he's being a professional lookalike. Like he's trying to do that, and it's just funny. It's like he just walks around the game pretending to be Ronaldo.
And he hangs out with the Jack Nicholson impersonator too.
And for the price that we got him, he can hit.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. It's local teams, TFC. We didn't pod last week, but they beat Atlanta 2-0. This weekend, however, they lose to Sporting KC in a 3-1 loss at BMO Field.
Oh, they scored a goal? I turned it off. When it was
Yeah.
3-0.
Osorio in the 97th or something.
Oh.
The hometown kid.
Yeah, he's captain now.
Yeah.
They
I like-
lost Insigne. He's out until May, I think.
Jesus.
Damn.
So that's a big loss.
Yeah, that was the last game we went out, right?
Yeah, the game before.
I
Yeah.
like the away kit.
The white one.
Yeah.
I like how they
Nice.
simplified the crest. I think this fucking crest since day one is atrocious.
Oh, I don't think it's atrocious.
No, it's
It looks
I
fine.
I don't like
I
it.
like more detail. You like Evan's a less detailed guy. He likes JJ Juventus.
Yeah.
I'm more of an old cresty kind of guy.
Old crusty.
Old Cresty. That's one of your characters you're working on, right?
Yeah, old cresty.
Old Cresty.
Yeah.
Krusty Sanderson.
I'll debut at the next party.
York United, season starting 2 weeks away, playing in Ottawa, and then home opener April 21st against Hamilton. Just got back from preseason in Mexico. They played Monterrey and Tigres.
Nice little warm up.
Yeah, they
pretty
played Gignac. Tigres played a lot of their first team, which is nice. They did pretty well. I think we lost 1-0, but
Okay.
I think it's important for some of those guys to go to a different country and play a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, big time.
take it to another level.
I saw a picture. They were playing Monterrey, I think, and there was a
Yeah.
guy his number was like 114 or something.
The whole, because
It was like, oh, okay, I guess you can do that if you want.
in Monterrey, it was so that game was free to watch on like Facebook. You could just stream it off Facebook because it was the Monterrey second team.
Oh, so you had to have Facebook though.
Yeah, but all their numbers were in the hundreds. Like their jersey numbers were like 213, and you're like, why do this? It's insanity.
They retired all the ones under 100. It's like phone numbers. It's like, all right, now we're doing 10.
You need area code.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. At the party last night, I had to separate. Evan was trying to get some guy into the cult of York United. I had to save him. I had to be like, hey, look, don't.
He was listening.
Don't get sucked into this
What?
York
What was
United
happening?
thing.
Spreading the word, man.
Spreading the good word of York United.
You were at the party too?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
The three of us, these three jokers went.
Yeah, man, I gotta tell people.
Hey,
Dude,
guys.
I learned. He kind of knew about the CPL. He knew about it. He was a soccer guy.
Okay, yeah.
He's an Arsenal fan.
Said, hey, you like soccer? That's what you want going up to everyone and saying that, actually.
Basically.
There's this new club out. You should just come down. Yeah, you got to wear green.
You got to go to York University.
It's right off the subway, man. It's easy.
It's a cult.
Why don't you just go to a York party next time? It'd be a lot easier to get these, get these people converted.
We didn't get invited to a York party, okay? We got invited to this party. We can't just be picking and choosing parties, man.
Take what you can get.
Fair enough.
Stonk of the week, Angelo Neto, Casa Pia.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Whoa.
Forgot I did that.
Did you see that?
Right in the valve.
We're watching a PowerPoint presentation and a fireball went across the screen. Evan made something from the 90s and we all got really impressed.
What about this one? Woo!
Woo! A sliding card.
So last episode, João Wonder was Vitinha. Could he win it again?
No.
No. Win it again. He scored a nice little goal.
You actually wrote some nominees.
I got a list going. There's a lot of options this
I
week.
like it.
Roger, Bruma, Jota, Ramos, Ronaldo, Chiquinho. I guess Leão too.
I guess.
Scored
Yeah.
for Portugal and for Milan.
I don't think we can forget João Neves, and I also don't think we
Ooh.
can forget
Paulinho?
Portuguese George Costanza. He
Luis
does an
Gonzalez.
amazing job every week on the touchline. He probably organized the letter writing campaign.
He was telling everyone about it.
Okay,
You have
well-
to do this.
Luis is getting upset. But yeah, I don't know. I think for me, I think Bruma scored for Portugal. 2 goals today. I think he assisted Roger.
I like Little Roger. We've never given it to
I
Little
love
Roger,
Roger.
have we?
We definitely have.
Okay.
But I'll give it to him again.
Yeah, these Braga guys that look like they're 1 and 2, and I gotta kind of agree with that. Other than Chiquinho, I would give it to Chiquinho.
Chiquinho? All right. Chris?
I'm going to go with Bruma.
Bruma.
Yeah. I think you
Okay.
sold me on the Bruma.
All right.
Dude,
Bruma.
Bruma. Yeah, sweet.
Big man Bruma. Good week for him. Thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on social, Portugal_Corner on X, at Portugal Corner on Insta. Join us on Patreon. Listen to the after show. We're on Palmer Radio. Check them out. Also on YouTube. Email us at theportugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Take a minute to leave a rating or review. Tell your friends. We're doing the Who Am I game every day. I don't know why I just bored them. Just keep putting them out there.
There's something
It's getting some
about
good traction.
Yeah, there's something about seeing everyone the clubs and in order, and it puts a player into your head. It's very bizarre. It's like a weird mind trick. You just put those badges, and
Yeah.
then your head thinks of someone. It's crazy.
And I did use Ebio the other day, and I was picking out these badges. Like, what are these fucking teams, man?
Yeah.
I had to find a Toronto Metro's Croatia thing.
Yeah, that's wild that he played here.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're on socials, get at us on those. Shoot us your answers when you see them. But anyways, yeah, we're going to go record the after show. So see you then.
Later. Thanks for listening.
Bye.